Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Madden 70 video. So, today we are inside the Texans roster for this year. What I noticed about the Texans, very interesting, that all their top players are like either like all their top players are like really high picks, like first round pick, first round pick, first round pick, first round pick, first round pick. Like every single one of these guys is a, well, except Lamar Miller, every single player they got on their team, like Benardrick McKinney was a second round pick. So like most of these players are really high picks. Mance was really undrafted, he was undrafted really, and then Joseph was a first round pick. You know, crazy. These guys are all picked at like really early. So when the Texans draft in the first round, usually their players are pretty nice. So I mean, let's get right into this, guys. So first off on the list, we have Tom Savage, of course, the Savage Man himself. Texans really like this guy. I like him just because his name's Savage, bro. Who doesn't like that name, bro? That's legit. He's 27 now, which is, I mean, third year in the NFL, 27. He was drafted pretty late. 27 years old. You'd want someone to be drafted like at 21, like Deshaun Watson, but you know, quarterbacks have a long shelf life. You know, he could play in the NFL for a good 11 more years, 12. He wouldn't be that good. Like, he's good like 6-7 years left, but hey, that's a long time. Deshaun Watson, though, first round pick. I'm not sure what overall he's picked, but he was picked in the first round. I think the Texans traded up to get him, if I'm correct. Maybe they did. I think they did. I could be wrong there, guys. But Deshaun Watson, he was a beast at Clemson, won a national championship, so props to him, bro. He's probably my favorite quarterback. He's my favorite quarterback just because of the position he's in. He's got a solid running back, you know, a great solid position here, so that's pretty good. Of course, Brandon Weeden coming back over to the Texans, being on the Cowboys before. Left-handed, is he a left-handed quarterback? I don't think he. I think what's his face is Kellen Moore. But hey, what do I know? He's not a horrible backup, but he's solid. All right, he's solid. But let's get right into the running back position. Lamar Miller coming over from the Dolphins last year. He had I think he had 1,000 yards a season. He did average, you know, about what you expect Lamar Miller to do. So, you know, I think they traded Arian Foster for him and like some other guy. The Texans got out of the deal because Lamar Miller, you know, Arian Foster was pretty old at the time. He retired shortly after, so Dolphins got screwed out of that trade. But I mean, he's been a beast on this team. He's been a pretty solid running back in the NFL. He was like a 4th round draft pick 2012, so he's been a very, very solid guy ever since. Alfred Blue, though, I think he was like a 5th round draft pick. He was a late round pick. Definitely came into his own this year. He had a pretty nice year this year. Last year he was pretty solid too, but this year he really stepped it up. He's a great backup. Dante Foreman, though, I don't know if he's 20 years old. He could be 21, 22, 23, 24. Maybe, hopefully not 25, because 25 for running backs is pretty old coming to the NFL. Like, when your rookie contract's done, you're already 29 years old, but that would not be good. So, he doesn't look too fast, though. I've never really heard about this guy in college, so hopefully he could be nice. Definitely got some freaking hit on, bro. Look at 85 chucking, bro. That's legit right there. 83 stiff arm. Definitely really, really solid. Kind of like an Alfred Blue. But I think he can catch too, but he's kind of slow, so hopefully he can catch. He'd be like that, 3rd down running back, scat back. You got Tyler Irvin on this rosters too, and you got Keem Hunt on this team. All right, Jay Prosh at fullback, solid fullback. Don't know much about him, to be honest. I'll have to look up some tape, but very solid. I mean, by his overall, I'll just go by their overall. They have to be solid if he's an 81 overall. So top 10 fullback in the league, probably top 5 maybe. But hey, DeAndre Hopkins, like I said, high draft pick for this team, always go well. Like, look at Will Fuller. He was a 2nd round pick last year. First round pick, 2nd round pick, second round pick, first round pick. Okay, yeah. See, turned out very good. Just like DeAndre Hopkins was a 1st round pick. What was it, like 2013? Yeah, he was very solid. He's been very solid. Had a bad year this year, so hopefully he gets an elite card. And he definitely deserves it. The guy is an elite wide receiver. Like, tell me he's not, please. He's definitely elite. Give me a break. Fuller, like I said, had a great year. Jalen Strong, drafted by the Texans. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong there, but Braxton Miller, we all know his story, man. What a beast. I love the guy. Hopefully he can be a nice receiver on this team. You know, maybe if DeAndre falls off one year, Brax could step it up, be like a number 2 behind Will Fuller, or maybe even a number 1 if you know, Will Fuller like dies or something. Like, I'm not trying to say that, but I love my boy Will Fuller, but you never know what could happen, man. We didn't expect that to happen to Sean too, did we? So I hope that never does happen, but bro, that would suck. But anyway, you got Wendell Williams here, Jess Anderson, and Shaq Hill. Don't know much about those boys. As always, I don't know much about these rosters, guys. Anyways, though, CJ Fedora was one of my favorite tight ends. The guy's a beast. 6'5". Actually, I'm pretty sure he's 6'6". I'm pretty sure he's 6'6". EA puts him at 6'5". I don't know, man. I don't know what they're smoking over there at EA. But hey, I don't know, man. He's 6'6". I've heard it all the time, like analysts, you know, NFL analysts. They tell me all the time. I watch these videos. He's 6'6". They put him at 6'5". Josh Gordon, what was he like? 6'6". He's 6'3". He's 6'3", not 6'6". They mark him at like 6'2" all the time. I don't get it, man. It makes no sense. But hey, he's a beast. He came into his own this year. Next year, his final year of his contract, he's gonna step it up for sure, especially with Watson, a quarterback. So. Ryan Griffin here too. Don't know much about him. Steven Anderson and the long snapper John Weeks here, 30 years old. So not too old for a long snapper. Dwayne Brown, the beast. Picked a long time ago in 2009. He was drafted. He's been a beast on this team. Only good offensive lineman they've had, and he's been the best offensive lineman on this team. I'm pretty sure the whole time. I don't really know much, but Texans are a newer franchise, but you know, they probably could have won a championship by now, but they just have been bad ever since. But I think they're getting to their groove now. They're definitely doing the best they've ever done, so props to them. They have a lit defense I'll get into really soon. But Xavier Su'a-Filo, actually I didn't go. Kendall Lamb too. Xavier Su'a-Filo, I think he kind of downgraded this year, but I don't know much about him. And you got Chad Slade here at left guard as well. Greg Mansell, undrafted. What a beast, man. This guy had a great year. Don't know much about him, like I always say. But yeah, the guy had a beast year. That's why he's such high overall. And hopefully he can be matched for the Texans for a very, very long time. He's only 25 years old now, so he's got a good 5-6 years left in him. So that's legit. Enough to win a Super Bowl. Hopefully they do. I don't know if I want to see the Texans win. I'm not a Texans fan, but hey, I'd be okay with it. Anyway, Nick Martin though. You know, 23 years old as a rookie this year, so I guess he played pretty well for a rookie. I don't know when he was picked, but hey, Jeff Allen though, 26 years old. Don't know much about him either. David Questenberry and Josh Walker. Well, what a name, Questenberry. That's legit, bro. Jesus Christ, I think a moth flying on me, bro. Get out of here, bro. There's a moth. Oh my God, hold on. Let's get the crap out of me. But anyway, let's get into the video, guys. I don't know where he's at now. Hopefully he doesn't come back. But hey, Derek Newton right here. He's getting older now. You know, he's 29. He downgraded this year. But hey, the guy's still a beast. Chris Clark here. A lot of Breno Giacomini. I'm pretty sure it was a Jet, so now he's a Texan now, so that's legit. He stepped it up, you know, his latter years. He definitely got a lot better. Julian Davenport and Lawrence Gibson. As I said before, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. If you guys know some things I do not know about this team, like I said, on one of my videos, two of my videos, some guys like point out a lot of things I missed. So if you guys could leave a comment like that, that'd be much appreciated. You don't have to, but it'd be much appreciated if you guys could leave a comment. Like one player, like if you know about Joel Heath, tell me about him, because I don't know anything about Joel Heath. You know, I don't spend hours looking at these guys. I would love to, but I just don't have the time, you know. But anyway, Jadeveon Clowney here, the first overall pick back in 2014. What a monster. We all love Clowney. Definitely a beast in mud. I mean, all who play mud, bro, we all know he's a savage, bro. He's a monster. Block shed king. You know, Michael Bennett's got nothing on him. But hey, Clowney's a beast. We all know that. Definitely was not injured this year. Came into his own. Had that one pick in the playoffs, which is probably the pick of the year for me anyway. It was awesome. But hey, JJ Watt. We all know JJ Watt. 20.5 sacks, 2 years in a row. 2014, 2012, I think I got 20.5 sacks. So not in a row, but the guy's a monster. 2014, should have been MVP, man. 20.5 sacks, 1 interception, and he caught a touchdown pass. Or 2. Maybe he caught, I don't know, man. How does that not deserve MVP? I don't understand, man. I don't know who won it that year. Maybe it was A-Rod, but I think he got robbed of it, man. They skipped defensive players, man. They skipped JJ Watt. He's once in a lifetime player. Never seen a guy like him in my life. I want to see him play this year. Hopefully he can, but Ofumba Kamalu, what a name, bro, out of Miami, I think. Miami? Yeah, we right there. Anyway, with the departure of Vince Wilfork, Christian Covington, Brandon Dunn, Carlos Watkins, and DJ Reader, who I really do like this guy. Saw some of his tape. He's a beast. Hopefully he can come into his own as a 3-4 end. Maybe they can switch over to like 4-3 on this defense. Probably not though, because you know they got another guy coming up here. I'll show you guys that soon. But hey, Brendan Scarlett right here, the rookie, 6'6" overall. Hopefully he can come into his own this year, be a beast. But if he can't, I mean, he's gonna take the place of John Simon, so that'll be nice. But anyway, you got Brian Peters here as well. But Nigel McKinney, I remember drafting this guy. I remember using the Texans and you know, making some being the Texans as a franchise. He turned into an absolute savage. 99 overall, like 4 years down the road. He was a beast, man. Rookie of the year last year in Madden 16. So hey, I really do like the guy. You know, 6'4", 84 speed. Not a bad user at all. They also got Brian Cushing here, 2009 Rookie of the Year. He had some great, he had like 133 tackles, 4 interceptions, 4 sacks. That was like Rookie of the Year. The Texans were probably lit about, like they were happy about Cushing. Who hasn't been a bust. I think injuries got into his career, but hasn't been a bad player. There's been worse busts. Like y'all know what a bust looks like after a couple years. But hey, C.O. Moore here, monster as well. Whitney Merciless, first round pick. Like I said, all these guys are first round picks. Texans know how to draft in the first round, second round a little bit, but later rounds, I don't know. They don't do too well there. But hey, like I said, Whitney Merciless, one of the most top 3 underrated player in the NFL. The guy's a monster. Always killed it for the Texans. Don't know how good he did last year or this year, but hey, I don't look at the Texans stats too much. Also got Zach Cunningham, I thought he was gonna play middle, but he's also 6'4" as well. But behind McKinney, so I think it's gonna be Cushing's replacement because they do run a 3-4. The Texans do. But hey, what do I know, guys? What do I know? Let's move on to corners here. Jonathan Joseph. He's only got 1 year left on his contract which is this year. Hopefully, I haven't really seen much highlights of this guy. He played for the Bengals. He went to the Texans. So he's been pretty loyal to some teams. He hasn't gone all over like, Brandon Marshall. Not trying to throw shade his way, but he's been with a lot of teams. We also got Kevin Johnson here, the first round pick for 2015. Hasn't been at least it wasn't a bust. They're not drafting busts. They're drafting Kevin Johnson. I feel like he can be a lockdown corner sometime in the future. Maybe this year he can step it up. But he's had a nice year this year. So hey, he's only going to get better from here on out. Hopefully, he's got some veterans around him, Kareem Jackson and Jonathan Joseph to help him out. But hey, speaking of Kareem Jackson, first round draft pick for them. Hasn't been amazing, but that was like 5 years ago, back in 2011. So I don't know. I think he was with the Texans drafted. I'm pretty sure. Robert Nelson Jr. here, Tristan DeCowd, and Denzel Rice. Andre Hall though. I probably played corner because the guy cannot hit at all. He's got like 45 hit power, so probably played corner. I don't know about him. He was drafted in the 7th round. That's all I know. Corey Moore and Lonnie Ballantyne. Well, after Quentin Demps left, the secondary is looking pretty bad. Bouye left the corner spot, and Demps left. After Demps had an amazing year this year. He had a great year. But yeah, kind of sad. I would say this team would be great if Demps would have stayed or Bouye would have stayed. I would say this team could still be great, but I don't know anymore. It's looking pretty bad in the secondary for the Texans. Joseph's not getting any younger. Not looking too great, but the team, great front 7. That'll probably make up for the secondary. The pass rush will definitely make up for the secondary being, subpar. But hey, Eddie Pleasant here. Don't know much about him. Maybe, I don't know what team he was on before. He was with the Houston Texans his whole career. Undrafted. I knew that, bro. Come on now. I gotta tell you, I always forget. But hey, Michigan State for Curtis Drummond and KJ Dillon out of West Virginia, who's now a rookie, probably a second-year player now. But hey, Nick Novak, 10-year veteran, which is 35 is pretty old for a kicker now. 35 is when you're considered old as a kicker. And then Kaimi Fairbairn, I don't know his name, bro. That's a cool name though. But hey, Shane Leckler here, the veteran, the freaking, I think it was a Raider. He's a Raider, yeah, see, exactly. He left the Raiders right when they're doing good, but the Texans are doing good now, so, I mean, he's been with bad teams all his career. Like, look, I mean, the Raiders, 2000, dang, he's been in the NFL for a long time. But, hey, guys, that's it for the 2017-2018 Houston Texans roster breakdown. If y'all did enjoy, leave a like on the video right now. Try to get 10 likes on this. These videos don't do great, but you know what? I love making these videos. These videos are great. They kind of tie into like my streams later today. Like later in the day, I like to do the streams. Like I do this roster breakdown, and then I'll do the stream later today. So that's what I like doing. It's like my own little thing, I guess. These roster breakdowns, I'm not saying I came up with them, but I think they're pretty cool. I mean, my Browns video absolutely killed us, so thank you guys so much. My Cowboys video always did good as well. But yeah, guys, like I said, leave a like if y'all did enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new. 519 subscribers strong. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.